start it up here. We're going to double check to make sure that I've got my... Oh, what's the words? The audio and the visual on? We're on, right? Good. We've got audio visual working. Beautiful times. And we're going to also try to keep an eye on chat today, because I want to be able to let people talk and actually interact with them, because, well, you know, it's more fun that way. It's always more fun that way. These gloves already look better. They really do. You know what? The, most of these are just hidden by, Ah, right, there's no dye slot for this bag, or for that mask. I think... Is it because it's an exotic piece? I don't remember. Either which way, we made this crazy shotgun build the other day? Wednesday? Was it Wednesday, or was it probably Tuesday? And it performed very well, to put it nicely. The Tinkerer mask just making things crazy. But yeah, the plan... Oh, someone's not using their primary weapon. The plan for today is control points and answering calls for backup when we get them. Guidelines that I'm going to go by: if we're in the middle of a control point, I'm not answering the call. Like, you know, if we're predisposed, I'm not answering the call. If we get it while we're, you know, moving someplace or walking down the street or what have you, then sure, we'll answer the call then, and it'll be fine and everything will be great. I'm also going to put myself into an Xbox party so random people don't have to listen to me talk while I'm in their party. There we go. Beautiful times. Yeah, so if you're new, or if you don't have the Tinkerer mask yet, the little A symbol that they pulled from Alpha Bridge in Div 1, they kind of brought it to Div 2 in a different way. If that symbol is orange, it means the talent is working. If that symbol is red, the talent is not working. What it does is, if your primary and secondary weapons, which are these two, if they are not exotic or named, and they're the same type of weapon, so like shotgun, rifle, submachine gun, the secondary weapons talent will also be applied to the primary weapon. So essentially, you've got your secondary weapon, which is a stat stick, and it carries the talent you want to be on your first gun, and then your first gun, well, is your first gun, and it works the way it normally would, just with an extra bit of a buff. It does not apply if the primary or secondary weapons talent includes weapon swapping. I'm glad they put that in there. It does not apply if the primary and secondary weapons talents are the same, so like you couldn't like double your rate of fire by having 2 Allegros and have like a 20% buff to your rate of fire. Stuff like that. So it kind of makes it makes sense that they did it that way. Who are you? You are... Well, he's dead. Oh. I didn't even know he had a friend there. But yeah, so what I'm doing is I've got Pummel. So if you get 3 consecutive kills before you reload, you get 40% buff to weapon damage, and it refills the magazine, so you get free bullets. And then on top of that, I have Brazen being applied to the primary weapon, which receives 3.5% amplified damage on the next shot with the weapon for each pellet that hits the target, if at least 6 pellets hit. So that's roughly 19 to 20%. I do say that roughly. And we're running it with Hunter's Fury because, well, as I'm just mopping these guys up, I'm getting a lot of value out of not having to, you know, doing buffed damage, I'm reloading, I'm doing all this crazy stuff. The only thing we don't have, as you can see, is we don't have a lot of survivability. We're kind of a glass cannon here.
Serious trauma detected.
However, we do have a little bit of armor on kill, and I'm not sure where we're pulling that from, I'll be honest with you. Oh no, you're going to look at me when I shoot you. Alright, this person's behind me. There we go, that fixes that problem. Now, we should actually probably call for help. I don't know where that person was who was just sitting there, but... Yeah, that's right, we're a division... We're a division agent, yeah. Good luck. Oh, that was embarrassing to miss that shot, but... Oh yes, I needed to kill her. That was worth every little bit of that. We have a little bit of armor regen too. It's literally the minuscule, like the lowest amount for like it's literally one roll. But it's worth having it just for moments like this. I heard that grenade. You are not reviving people here. I'm sorry, medic. I can't let you do that. But yeah, we are all damage right now. And with us being all damage, well, you can see how that's going for the people who aren't on my team. Where I really don't have to hit all that much, and, well, yeah, they're pretty much dying. And if we kill someone...
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Let's apply an armor kit. If we kill someone while they're within 10 meters and they have that mark on them, they instantly start stumbling around and being very, very, wobbly, and it lets you, you can basically shoot at them for free. There we go. And basically the goal for this is to be the glass cannon, run and gun, take advantage of people while they're stumbled over and just kind of get rid of them. Now, times like this, named bosses can, they can hurt. And my favorite way to kind of get a hold on these guys is normally by taking them on in pairs or in a group or, very... Aha, there we go. I have deactivated your turret. Nice. And now we can work on clearing out the rest of these enemies, of which there aren't many. And basically just two-tapping the enemies here. Did you run down the street? Am I looking at that right? Yeah, this enemy ran down the street and is now shooting at one of our allies. Okay, now that is the attack phase. We have the defend phase. First round of the defend phase is coming from an apartment complex on the opposite corner. Now I will take care of both of you right here, right now. No matter what class you're playing, the game gets infinitely easier when there aren't people running at you with electrified knives. And beautiful little instance of pummel working. Now, getting the amplified damage is not as big of a thing. Like, you don't need it, it's not required. It is great to have. Initially, I was thinking about running a version of it with Streamlined. But yeah, the only real problem is for, like, mid-distance engagements, we really don't have an answer. And it's, well, I say that until you see me chunking these armor bars. Maybe for long range. I don't know, I'm critting.
Vital signs critical.
I definitely see myself doing something. Maybe not a lot of something, but it's still something. Yeah, because 6 or more of my pellets just hit that enemy. Yeah, no, heck, I'm even critical hitting these people from like half, you know, almost an entire block away. Alright, now we're going to try to run up here. Oh no. This could be a slight issue. The power of the pop shotty. It's like, oh, pop into cover, out of cover.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
It's working. There we go. There's the named enemy. The named enemy's a medic. We're not going to want to give them lots of time. Oh, please. I was stuck on a box. No way. That box single-handedly did what lots of enemies in this game could not. You know what? We kinda needed that. There we go. Perfect. But yeah, the reason why one of my skills is the revive hive is because there's no real way to mitigate for this being a glass cannon. The only way to really mitigate for that is moments like that, where you just do as much shooting as effectively as you can. But even then, it isn't guaranteed in any way, so I have died a few times with this, but generally, the going theory is if you're aggressive enough, you can kind of get away with this.
Supply room access unlocked.
The only group I know that frankly doesn't seem to care about how aggressive you are, hyenas. Their base rank and file dude just doesn't care. He will shrug off things that other unit types will scramble for cover for. It is kinda crazy. Alternatively, I was thinking about making a version for assault rifles. Because there's no reason to not have one for assault rifles.
Agent in need of backup.
Oh, it's time to be helpful. Somebody needs our help. They are calling for help. Well, maybe not our help specifically, but they need help.
Request accepted.
We will help them. Alright, let's see. Will the game let me join them? Yes. Sometimes the game says, oh, server not reachable, or group is full, or, you know, sometimes there's an error. Oh,
Last radio
did we...
came from a parking garage close to the shade.
We are running on heroic.
Agent down.
Oof, this is gonna be rough.
You're not getting away with that.
Yeah, I was about to say, I heard that car. We're running with, what is that, Ragers and no radar? I think they're playing for XP. They've got to be playing for XP. Especially because the, with the stretch goals online, somebody just rage quitted after dying. That's really rough. But no, with the stretch goals active, people are playing a lot for XP. And when I say stretch goals, the season pass now has these extra chests at the end if you're over level 100, and you can get extra rewards, and it's supposed to be a way to get like weapons you don't have and some raid exotics if you don't do raids. There we go. The only real issue with it that players are running into this season is that it's taking entirely too long. Like, they doubled the amount of required XP to get the chests this season from last season. I don't know why they did that. Like, people getting things and being rewarded for spending time playing the game shouldn't be punished. Just my hot take of the day.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Oh dear. Yep, that's Rager. Well, while he's reloading, we're gonna get our friend up here. It's probably gonna be to our detriment, but it's worth at least trying. Oh no, not to our detriment. He just started exploding. Do you have something I don't know about, mister? What are you doing? No, not clan. We actually don't have a clan at the moment. Fast travel? Well, I was already right next to him. That is awkward. I didn't know you could do that. I wanted to inspect his cosmetics, or like inspect his gear, and see what build they got. It's definitely damage based because they've got maybe slightly more armor than me. However, their skills are skill tier 1. So, let's see. There's inspect. Okay, so they're running a Casa scope back. That's why they've got a lot of grenades. That's the goal. Okay, the goal is grenades. Noted. So, also, I get to share my going theory with calls for backup. For me, calls for backup are great, and I love helping other people. What I don't want to do though is I don't want to like get the commendation. It's basically a reward for helping other people, and then you just immediately leave. Because I don't want to be that guy who's just in it for the reward. I normally do enough to get the commendation, and then I give like an extra activity, and then I go help other people. Or I go back to like my personal session and I'll build craft some more. Because I'm not trying to like spend 4 hours with one person. And at the same time, I also am trying to be the friendly neighborhood division agent that everybody could benefit from having. So, I kinda try to balance it in a way. Should probably, like, first off say that I'm not Spider-Man.
The shade node should be close.
But try to be friendly enough that I could be a Spider-Man. Alright, we have some people doing some good stuff. There is the one person who's in the group but isn't with us yet. Oh no, this person's with us. Where is our... Okay, it looks like they might have gone like AFK or something. But they're in the process of catching up. Ooh, a shield. Alright, we're one-shotting people less, and I think that's because of the agent scaling.
Vital signs critical.
Yeah, that's definitely because of the agent scaling.
Agent
Because we played and built this for solo play. I did not scale this for playing with groups. And why I bring that up is because solo play, we were pretty reliably like 1 or 2 tapping people. But if you join a group, the game will scale the health and damage of the enemies
to account for having, you know, multiple players in the group. So right now we're kind of at a disservice because we're taking on these enemies and our third person isn't here. So we're fighting enemies scaled for 3 players that only 2 people are fighting. And now that they're caught up, I think we'll be in a lot
There should
better
be a terminal that'll let you
of a
reactivate the
spot.
node.
And this isn't an invaded mission, so there's no enemies to fight in here. Our friend just kind of pushes the button, and off we go. Oh, I'm holding up the group. Sorry, I thought I was in a safe place for inventory management. That's on me.
Authorization granted. Please stand by. Intelligent system analytic computer.
I like the
reactivated.
music in this
All
game. They did the
Isaac
music good.
subsystems Operational.
That was the last step to getting Isaac fully restored locally. But we have a ways to go before we can celebrate. And a missing agent to locate. Continue your sweep of the complex.
Okay.
Hostile radio intercepted.
We're slightly running ahead of the host. And that drone should have... There we go.
Who is this? How are you on this channel?
Friend of yours gave me a real nice wristwatch. He's right here. Wanna talk to him? If you want him back, you can make a deal. You back off, we'll deliver him unharmed. Mostly.
They'll keep him alive. They aren't stupid. Just find that hyena piece of shit and waste her.
I was about to say, there's only one reason for this guy to move that slow. The good news is he's pretty dead. But I'm not going to be moving anywhere past this door, because that door spews out enemies a good like 2 or 3 times in this area. So we'll be a pretty good... I don't want to say we're going to be a good stopgap, because if I get focused by literally anybody, it's going to hurt. I think what we could do is we could clear through this back line, though.
Serious trauma detected.
Okay, cool. So we're clearing the people in front of us. Yeah, here's the people in back of us that we weren't looking at. I don't know why guy just isn't repositioning. Because there were a lot of bullets. I don't know if you could see that. I could feel it. But there were a lot of bullets hitting the... Ooh, hello. There's one more guy. Alright, so what did we get? We got a lady death out of that. That is not bad. I'm going to share the lady death because I don't need it. I've already got one. And the guy who didn't need it snagged it. I probably should have just held it for the host. Dude's got like 8,000 shade level versus shade level 312 who could probably use it. I should have just messaged host and been like, hey, do you have this? I have this for you. Typically I end up playing with the host by themselves, so I'm not used to if I realized the difference in levels, I would have been a bit more selective. Because the new guy could totally use the exotic stuff. Oh well. I will do that with the next items I get. Be a bit more selective with who I try to share it with. Okay. Are we just... Yeah, dude was really just gonna let that guy just kind of go? Alright, we have this right side that we can kind of clear out, kind of trying to dodge roll through it. Trying to keep an ear for the doors as they open. Ah, okay, it's a shotgunner with a turret. Alright, well the shotgunner's dead, which means his turret's going to die too. His turret would despawn. Let's see. Ah, there's the medic. I'm crazy, but I'm not crazy enough to just jump up there and do nothing. Well, now I can handle you. That is, if I can aim properly. There we go. There are more enemies here. Where did they spawned from the back? Okay. Trying to shoot at me? I'm not even the person you should be worried. Well, maybe I am the person you should be worried about. Okay. We get to salvage all that for junk, and we get a bunch of crafting materials. Now, I will say that we do have a hard, or maybe a slight pause in 4 minutes to feed the cat, because it will be 4 o'clock, and we will feed the cat. But we're doing good. We're making good progress. Alright, bullets. We've got my bullets. Now this shouldn't...
Is now in your group.
Ooh, we've got 4 people now.
Agent vital signs 0.
He didn't have
Well
to die
darn.
here.
And now we are rated for 4 agents. And one of them's got a skill build because they're throwing... It's gotta be hardwired.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Nope, we need to be on this side. Yeah, that's gonna be a slight problem.
Serious trauma detected.
I got like 3 tapped by that guy.
Agent down.
Don't you worry, I've got you. Alright. I did just revive. Okay, good. They're able to get... Yeah, dude's not running his build properly. Yeah, because he's using... I hope he knows he's not getting the benefit of the Tinkerer mask. That's really awkward.
An agent needs assistance.
Oh, that's bad.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Okay, good news. The tank is tanking with the Tinkerer mask. That's
Faster can't have gotten far yet. Go
interesting.
after her.
I want to inspect their gear. What are you doing? You're running Tinkerer mask with Hunter's Fury, but you're using not... yeah, they're swapping weapons, or they have their other gun out. I'm not sure they understand that they are using that improperly. Yeah, dude's using his P90 trying to get the Tinkerer buff. Why am I getting shot? Who is shooting me in the back? Something is hitting me from a side that it wasn't supposed to be. Oh, I'm getting hit from the right side. Okay.
Agent down.
It's the guy with the shield. That'll do it 9 times out of 10. Yep, there's the reminder to feed the cat.
Serious trauma detected.
Yeah, it doesn't work if the symbol's red. I don't know what he thinks he's
Agent out of
talking
action.
about. However, I overplayed. Yeah. Red icon means it isn't working. He's very much using his P90 there. Ironically, we're both Hunter's Fury builds, but we've done it in very different ways. Oh, there's his MPX. Huh. I wonder why it's appearing red. Because typically red means it's not working. Maybe it's a visual bug? It's gotta be a visual bug.
Vital
I wouldn't be
signs
surprised given... Damn, are you telling me I
Agent
really took cover in a
incapacitated.
fire grenade? That's rough for me. Doesn't normally happen. There we go. Oh yeah, so we're playing with Ragers. That's why we're seeing secondary health bars. Because I'm like, wait, we don't have directives on. Why are there secondary health bars? I can do that too, mister.
Serious trauma detected.
Unironically, getting shot in the back as a new wave spawns. Not a good idea. Not good for me. Very bad move. Now, I'm not going to out DPS the shield thing. But what I might be able to do is get a good get a good few headshots on him through his shield. It's definitely a visual bug. I don't know why it's bugging out like that.
Look,
Yeah,
there was nothing you could have done for Espinosa.
looks like a visual bug.
I hope she suffered a bit before you
Don't know
finished her off.
why
Anyway,
it's doing
thanks
that.
to you, we're an important step closer to getting the Shade Network back to full strength. You did good. I'll see you around.
I wonder if it does that if there's more than one Tinker or Mask in the group. To make it, yeah.
An agent
I
has
wish I
left
knew.
your group.
Either way, you can see the people who are here for one thing, and one thing only, versus people who actually want to help who are sticking around. With that being said, I do need to feed the cat, because it is the cat's lunchtime. But for people who are watching and are curious about how the cat's doing well. Cat is doing very good. He's not having any issues, no problems. In fact, he's currently passed out taking a nap under the chair. He's liking that spot more, and I wonder if it's just a nice cool spot for him to hang out. Also because it's next to the vent on the bottom of the refrigerator, which is probably pushing out cooler, well, maybe not cooler air than the air conditioner, but definitely some version of cooler air. Either way, we're about 60% of the way through his food switch, which I know he is enjoying. He seems to be consistently eating, even after, because we're past the halfway mark, which means he's getting more kibble than the freshly cooked food. And I think that he is doing well with it. Like, we're not seeing him get sick at all. Knock on wood after saying that. And then we're not seeing him, have any kind of like irritable symptoms or even any negatives. We did just have to take him to the vet because he had some goop or some kind of infection in his eye. We had to get him some eye drops, and it was 10 days worth of eye drops, and after the 10 days, his eye isn't leaking. He isn't even, we've seen his eye get weepy, maybe one time. But all other than that, he's doing a lot better. There's no gunk. Because he was having some, colorful eye boogers, and we were like, no, that's not right. And then he was starting to squint, and he was starting to blink, and he was starting to be, yeah, hi. I'm telling people about you. Hi. Yeah, are you ready for lunch? Yeah. It's right here, buddy. You see this? Right there for you. You're okay. Let's see, where are... They made it out the door and they're in the street. Okay, good. He is eating. All is right with the world. And we are moving on. It's interesting to see Crusader shield with Seeker Mines on a tank. See, I could see the tank damage build working for... There we go. Yeah, you're gonna do that. Alright, that's broken too. So we had True Sons running with Black Tusk, running with... That was questionable. I mean, I'm glad to see that it's working though. Like, the most important thing for any build is that you're having fun with it and it works for you. Because I know a lot of my builds I made for solo play, so a lot of these builds probably don't work in groups. Not because I don't want to help people, but because I don't typically get the option to play in groups. Now the real question, okay, so you went to the safe house. Honestly, that is closer.
The real question is going to be, did host mark that, or did this person mark that? Because it doesn't show, like when your group member marks something.
It doesn't show who marks what. Yeah, that's so weird. It's got to be a visual bug. Let me get... Because I can easily throw together... Obliterate Mask. I've got Fenris gloves that work really well here. Fenris gloves. I've got Walker Hare's knee pads that work good here. And then the real question is going to be the backpack. What do you put in for the backpack? I've got I've got 2 of those. Honestly, Vigilance wouldn't be a bad idea here. We do assault rifles with something like on empty, no. Could do flatline and put the laser on. Do we not have? No, I don't think we get access to technician laser for this. That's actually kind of crazy. I would think that you do. Maybe we run Lud. No, Lud's named. Named items won't work. Do I really just have a lack of assault rifles? That doesn't feel quite right. What if we did Honey Badger with InSync? Yeah, that feels like it would work well. And then we do turret drone.
Agent down.
Turret drone. Okay. Oh dear. Our ally has gone down, and we need to help them. Nope. They have been killed. Group leader called for backup. There we go, much better. I'm coming! Nope, they respawned. I don't know why. What happened to them? Did they hit? Yeah, they did. Yeah, they hit this group of people here. Hey, I'm hitting 730,000 though on a crit. They hit a propaganda broadcast of all things? Or was this must have just been right out the door. Because I'm just trying to look at this and be like, how did we get here? like, well, how we got here was...
Detected.
Oh yeah, because I'm killing enemies, so I've got level 4 drone. I'm like, wait, that can't be my drone. Okay, cool. Here they are. Get rid of the shotgunner. Take out that guy.
Progress halted. Manual
Nice.
override required.
Yeah, in sync with this as a buff, that's a really interesting combination. Hey, he
Progress
ran right
resumed.
past the console. Okay. But no, that would be actually really strong. Because you just do a damage build like this and you just throw your skills at it. It's like these red bars right here. Deleted. Deleted. This guy, he's about to get deleted.
Override required. Another agent has joined your platform. Backup arrival confirmed.
Yeah, no, this is actually a pretty strong, because 4 is the maximum I can have with those buffs. I think we've got vigilance for additional damage. Pick up the turret and roll with it. The buff reset. Nice. We restored the broadcast. And now we get to move on to this control point. Yeah, use the minigun. Ooh, watch right side.
Needed.
I got beamed for that. That was absolute punishment. Okay. No, somebody got my kill. Ooh, proficiency level up for the card 45. Nice. Somebody's trying to... Oh no, that grenade's gonna hurt. One of these grenades are gonna hit. It's gonna be a really bad time. Nice, destroyed the bag. Alright, my drone is down. My turret is not. I should be able to push up around the corner here.
Assistance.
Come on. There we go, now my drone's back up, and I'm just like, a lot better. Yeah, the only reason I even have a skill chair right now is because of Technician. Here we are. Grab those. And now we're pretty much, well, I would say roughly able to spawn camp. Because I was gonna say we can totally spawn camp them now, but then we watched them run down here in a panic. Whether it's at the disco or just in general is not up to me. Oh, no, I must have been doing something right because I was hitting 750,000 on those crits, and now I've dropped to 500. It must have, yeah, it must have been a crit headshot, because I just saw 664,000. Well, my vigilance buff is gone. Get rid of that grenade bag. There we go, weak point down. I am running out of bullets, though, so that's not great. There's the named guy up top who just hasn't leapt down yet. Ow, he targeted me first. That's kind of rough. I lost an insane damage opportunity, but he can't place a turret anymore, so that's good. Okay, now I'm forced to take a break to put on an armor kit. Yep, I've got you. Alright, elite named enemy neutralized. Blah, blah. Okay.
Detecting additional hostile contact.
Deconstruct the turret, grab all the loot, grab some bullets. And now we get to play defense. Defense is nice. There we go, hit him, drone. Damage numbers are off the screen now, but we're doing okay. That turret was still hitting me. That was unfortunate. That is a medic. I can't let them have anybody. There's like 2 or 3 people over there that they could potentially revive. Alright, turret. You know what, I think our group member over there has it unlocked. They're doing really good. What do we have on this side? We have a bunch of dead enemies on that side, that's what we've got. Try to put as much fire as I can on that shield carrier. Oh, my vigilance buff is down again. Yeah, we focused this shield guy, and we focused them hard. We definitely don't want to give them any room. They ran this far down the street? Okay. I'm like, I just need to pick a shoulder. Are you not? You're not going to shoot at the enemy. We could have both just killed the enemy and just moved on, but sure. Nope, okay, so we're all just yellowing down the street. That's not great. Now we have to push back up the street. Come on. And now that's gonna be rough. We can't let them take this again. We just fought for this hill and now we have to take it again. And because our presence here is so thin, they were just gonna start running up the hill to try and take it from us. Oh my gosh, that was a rough time to have to reload. Should have been a bit more conservative with my cover there. Either way, luckily the team is able to pull through and they're doing an amazing job. Unironically, no, the team did revive there. That was... Ooh. Okay, I see why you have... Yeah, so that's extra damage buff. You know what, that might be something I try to do myself. As much as I like armor on kill, and as much as I like having a skill tier, that defense, or that armor core build, Hunter's Fury looks like it's putting in some work. We're out of ammo completely, which is really awkward, but you know. That medic just keeps picking people back up. I gotta do something about that. Yeah, because I don't know if you're just running to the next person to revive or what. There we go. Enemy medic defeated. No more revives. That's a horrible mount position. I can't believe the game was like, yeah, you moved an inch to the left on your camera, and we're gonna make you look at that. I mean, it's very clear to see that the scaling for 4 agents here is kind of wicked. But there's a lot of people playing right now because of the stretch goals being on. Did we take it? No, we did not finish taking it. This Grenadier is the last enemy. Good pull. Well, if we're gonna grind control point, I mean, that was what I was gonna do anyways. Yeah, but we made some rules. I established the ground rules already. I really need to get my hands on a non-named, well no, because we just saw that even with the, well, I can put the laser on this one, right? Technician laser? Yeah. So I have the ability to put it on there.
Access unlocked.
Did we not? We ignored Navy Plaza? Sure enough.
I just realized that the control point we fought and took was not Navy Plaza. We took Cinder Block instead. Like, okay guys. Somebody linked Navy Plaza before I did. I will unlink it. I will take it off. And I will... Ooh, you know what? We're sleeping on our mods right now. We could easily have like 125k. I want to... There should be a filter option here. Filter option by chance. Devil's Due is not using a mod right now. Or at least I don't have a mod assigned. Damage off of Hunter's Fury. And this one's got damage as well. So we're looking pretty nifty there with 129%. No, we are committed. Okay, we are committed to Navy Hill. Alright, or Navy Plaza. Okay. Ooh. Got it. There was a single enemy there that was not having a good day. Alright, well we just got our critical hit chance up to 50%, and we have our critical hit damage up to 129.
I know it can be like super fucked up to be sharing reels with people who were shooting at you yesterday. Trust me, it's taken a lot of work and forgiveness to not want to punch Wally in the face whenever she talks about her time at Petco. But Doc Billings is right. We cannot change the past. We can only change the future.
Alright. Well, where's Host? Host is with me? No, Host is not with me. Host is behind. Well, Host definitely got the backup they called for.
Reinforcements en route.
Alright. Oh yeah, I can already feel an improvement. There we go. Honestly, I'm really enjoying playing with Tinkerer Mask. I like having a different exotic to make viable builds with that isn't just like, oh, it's one exotic or all exotics or crazy. Now this is kind of crazy.
Fuck! We just lost someone!
Okay, the control point, or the soon-to-be control point officer was helping him out right there. Okay, I don't know why dude's running so hard because his turret is destroyed. There you go, named guy's turret also destroyed. Oh dear. That's not great.
An agent needs assistance.
I heard that turret pop up. No! There you go, turret is broken. He's gonna try and fix it, but we're pushing him off. I don't know why you're continuing to shoot at a turret that's broke. I don't think they understand how those turrets work. Everybody wanted to shoot at that, but not the guy who owned it.
Incoming hostiles
That's
detected.
okay though. If they want to use their bullets, they can use their bullets however they want. But I can at least comment on it. Critical or otherwise. They're doing good though. We're doing actually really good for a 4-agent group here. And it's one of the few times I've actually played in a 4-agent group, so... Okay, cool, so I am getting kills. I'm looking at my drone level, it's like, level 4 drone, and I'm like, oh, hot darn! Don't mind me. Trying to keep these turret guys out of available cover so they can't deploy a turret. I looked down at my phone for 5 seconds and the person I was shooting at started moving. My vigilance buff is active. I believe it is. Yep, the vigilance buff. Nice. My skills are doing more damage. I can't quite see the person I'm shooting at anymore. I think they were in some version of cover. Ooh. I was about to say I do not have a good look on that grenadier, but now we do. I will take my turret and let it recharge, let the drone do the hard work. They're pushed up so far, but that's kind of crazy. I don't know why we're pushed up so far. My drone can't even aggro anymore. Alright, turret is back. And turret is just blasting. I'm not gonna lie, I'm waiting for 5 rogue agents to spawn. I'm very much looking forward to the rewards for that. But we haven't quite had it pop yet. Yeah, the enemies were spawned out so far that their loot didn't spawn in for me until I ran closer to it. But goodness gracious, that is quite something. The experience boost received. Now I wish that experience boost counted towards season XP, that does not. And that is very unfortunate because I think it should. If you're gonna put the work in and you're gonna stay with a group and you're gonna help them out, you should get rewarded for it. I don't really feel like I'm getting much by having my regular XP bar go up slightly faster. Like there's nothing I'm getting out of that. However, I would be getting a lot by having my season XP bar go up quicker. I got an assault rifle that I marked as junk. It's okay. It could be better, but it's okay.
I think a lot of
I'll think of the words. I think a lot of my non-named assault rifles are currently in the stash. Yeah, this really does disappoint me that this rail is small enough that you can't put the technician laser on it, because I would use a G36 for this build, or for a technician thing, but you just can't. And it's really disappointing. Oh, I imagine there's a lot of people having fun with rifles right now.
Guarded by hostiles.
Like, Tinkerer for me has made building a straight DPS build worth doing in a way that feels new and feels fun. Is that that's a Marauder drone. Oh yeah, I'm insane enough. It's right here on the street. Yep, that's right. I pulled the drone. I pulled the drone and it's melting me. Honestly, I could probably switch to running refactor.
Agent down.
Yeah. I didn't think you could aim the rockets that way. We have 2 people down. The skills are shooting though. Yeah, I might switch to refactor after this. Save this build and then switch to refactor so that way we all get some healing and growth. Okay, he's got that guy. I need to be responsible enough to put an armor kit on. I don't think I'm actually hitting the rotors. Why are you running down the street? Yeah, I don't feel like I'm reliably hitting the rotors as much as I used to. Alright, well then I might just as well focus on doing base. That's really weird. I think the registration of this might be bugged. Yeah, that does not feel right. Well, you know, while it's there, you might as well open the chest. Yeah, that hit registration is bugged. I was hitting literally the middle of this, and it's like, you're not shooting anything. Like, excuse me? Of course I am. Yeah, the entire time I'm painting a target. Yep, that's bugged. That is super bugged. Bugged to the point where I don't like it bugged. I'll probably not do one of these for a while. Which is a gosh darn shame because I normally enjoy fighting these. But yeah, I'm actively sitting here shooting this thing and it's doing absolutely nothing. Well, what did we get? For our efforts in nearly killing the group twice. Nothing. Worth keeping. However, it was worth doing as an event to get us some XP. Look, I'm trying to find the silver lining right there, and other than it being very unreliable to actually hit, I wasn't seeing it. You know what? I think I have some Sokolov concern guns if I wanted to do. See, submachine guns are my least used weapon type in this game. followed by marksman rifle, followed by rifle. I think I maybe have one non-named, non-exotic SMG here. No, I've got two. Wow. I'm crazy enough to have two. Impressive, B. Impressive. Yeah, we could do an in-sync. Oh, that would be insane. But yeah, we could totally do an in-sync. Would not be bad. Alright, someone has a mission. Group member has a mission pinged because they want... Who did we lose? We lost the random who was sitting at the mission. Why, random? Why would you leave us in our time of need? In our golden hour? When you called the group here? We are here. We're not here? Everybody's here except for me and the host. Well, host, this may be when I leave you.
You have left.
We helped him out. We did a good couple control points, a good activity. We did a mission, and we got some good times helping them. Ooh, immediately to have a new, fresh backup request. That's actually the same person. You know what? If nobody's calling for help and they're calling for help, I might as well join you again. It would be funny though. Will the game let me do it? It's gonna let me do it. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna be able to leave and rejoin them and get an additional commendation. Don't worry, I'm back. Let's see. No, not that. I want to double tap. Glad to be with you again. Yeah, because it's going to be Fog of War and it's going to be Raiders. Fog of War and Raiders. I might try... Yeah, this shotgun damage buff right here is not helping us at all. I should swap that for Gilligard? No, Bellstone Armory for sure. The armor regen's going to be worth it.
We think Black Tusk may be after the DCD's databases as a means to exploit the
Ooh, and it's invaded? Alright, let's do it.
We need to stop them.
Okay, cool. I'm going to wait for the host to start the fights, and I'm just going to kind of work on positioning myself. Alright. I tried to get that drone operator out of here and it did not work. There we go, we might be able to draw the mini tank owner out. No? Is he really just gonna let us have that mini tank? That's what I thought. Solid pull. Well, just because you can do this all day doesn't mean you should do it all day. Remember, stay hydrated, take a break when you need it. Nothing is worth your health. I don't care what anybody tells you, they're wrong.
Another agent is
Okay.
now in your group.
Now there's gear here.
Backup has arrived.
Ooh! Yay! Well, actually, I shouldn't... I'm realizing that I'm running into this, this situation where I'm starting to despise everybody above, like, 7,000 SHD level. And I don't think I should be doing that. I think that's a bit discriminatory for what I hope to achieve. I think I need to check myself there. That's not right. Ah, right, because this is invaded. We don't have a computer to scan or a computer to check. Or because it's not regular, we don't have a computer to check. Badzilla does not have an armor bar. Are they okay? What build are you running? Ooh, look at this. That looks cool. I want to be interested to see how that plays. See a lot of people running DPS builds though. Yeah, ooh, look at that cobweb! Oh, look at that cobweb. That cobweb is massive. That is not a cobweb if it's that big. That's just the honesty there. There's a spider that they decided to not render. Destroy the virus samples. There's one over in the middle, and there's one on the right, if I remember properly.
This is a target
No, the other one was already broken. Okay, cool. You know what I could do? I could tone down the DPS on this build, and I could make it a true hybrid skill DPS. Basically, you can have anything you want as long as it's not armor. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Yeah, that would have been nasty poison gas stuff.
Vital signs critical.
Nope, that was me getting shot. Okay. And because the poison gas, ooh, a G36 enhanced? Does the enhanced have the rail for the... You know what, I actually want to answer that question. Ooh. Oh no. Oh geez. Oh, that's bad. Okay. No thanks. I'm good.
Detected.
No, I missed.
Agent.
I wasn't hitting my headshots and I paid for that. Although my turret is cleaning up. My turret and drone are cleaning up where I failed. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. And the group mates have them. I'm just in a bad spot. Let's see if I can't crawl. You are goated. Host is goated. Host is crazy. Where is... Yeah, because you've got an operator if you're sticking around like that. Oh, there's just straight up a warhound. Okay. Is broken? Is broken now. Okay. Beautiful. It doesn't get better than that. Well, I mean, technically, the only way it gets better per se is if you decide to run missions on Legendary and you just clear Legendary that quick. I don't think... Well, no. No, Legendary is really hard. I don't think it's that easy. It's never been that easy. I don't think I took enough cover. To be fair, I could also be doing slightly more damage, but I don't feel like a 13% buff to headshot damage is worth it. I mean, it certainly won't hurt. Yeah, that's right. I'm crazy. You know what?
Oh, they're not ready. Did that say 44 Shepherd rank?
I am impressed. I am not that helpful. Let's see. We've got Streamlined with, ooh, Centurion Scabbard. Swapping. Okay, so that's a weapon swap build. Which is interesting to see. Super cool. And this one is 6P. No, this can't be. What? They must really like the looks on that set. That's the only thing I can think of. Well, to be fair, they could be new. They are only level SHD rank 430 something. 437? That extra damage on a headshot looks like it's coming in pretty good though. 800,000 on a headshot crit for a non-striker build? There we go. I'm like, please let me pick that up. That was not bad. Those numbers were decent. I mean, I'm definitely a lot squishier now because I'm missing 200,000 or 100. No, no, no. That 200,000 armor might just be what I'm missing. Yeah, because I would. No, I'm missing 100,000 armor. That. Yeah, no. 170-ish thousand armor. Host said, I'm ready. You need to catch up. Okay, host. Don't you worry. Yes, you are poisoned. Actually, that was the bleeding. That was the bleeding symbol. They are bleeding instead of... What burns are causing you... Well, no, they are chemical burns. Okay. Yeah. Host has the right idea here. Now we focus the bad guy. That was... I almost died. But we pulled it. You know what? It's only bad if it doesn't work. And for what we're running here, this is pretty good. Honestly, the only time I see myself swapping build is if we get a ping for rogue agent spotting. At least in the mission, right? Because you kind of have to plan around that otherwise. I did not apply... No, that was for a different bag. Yeah, these other guys are just... They're just not keeping up. So I'm just like, host is just moving. I'm like, okay. If that's what we're doing, host. If we're just rolling through it to roll through it, then that's what we're doing.
Agent down.
Oh no.
Agent
Oh
down.
no. You came to me to help you and I went down instead. That's normally not how we do things here. Hey, you know what though? That sniper went down. Okay, cool. Alright, so they're able to grab him. Oh, you guys are insane. I appreciate the sentiment, but you're all insane. I can hit everything but the armor on the Warhound. Alright, well that Warhound is dead. They gave us a grenade Warhound in here? Oh jeez. No, you can't have him!
An agent needs assistance.
Don't worry, I'm coming for you. I've got you. I just need this Warhound to not steal you from me. I just watched the Warhound teleport his model by like 50 feet. Well, I was a bit desperately trying to hit the armor on the back to get the stunned effect and it was not happening. Okay, cool. Mini tank is down, or at least it's going to despawn. I don't think our friends understand how those despawn mechanics work. Either that, or there's a lot of instances of them continuing to shoot that I am not aware of. That is possible. But yeah, we've done, what, 2-3 control points? Like, I'm sitting here looking at my season progress bar, and I've literally done double the work I did last season for the stretch goals to get these caches, and I'm just like, it's not worth it. It doesn't feel worth it. Like, it would be one thing if you were like, guaranteed a raid exotic in the first 30 or first 50 caches. Then I would be like, okay, I have a goal, or I have something to aim for. But I'm like, this just doesn't feel worth it. Alright, medics are dead. Except for one. I need to shoot your... Yeah! Yeah, look at me go! I'm feeling good about that. Right, you have a second health bar because Ragers.
Vital signs critical.
Oh, that hurt. Oh please, oh no. I'm glad that you guys are all red. There are so many bullets coming through that hallway. Ooh, 842,000. Don't mind if I do. Okay, alright, yeah. Look at that. Level 4 skills. Yeah, I'm honestly debating dropping a little bit of the DPS to get level 6 skills. Like at least start at level 2 so that way you get the +4 and you can hit 6. Because at the moment I'm at 1 and 1 plus 3, oh no. No, I keep thinking of perfect, future perfect. This is number +3, not number +4. So I would have to be at skill tier 3 to hit number +3. And that would probably mean me taking off the Tinker Mask. That would not be... That kind of goes a little bit sideways to the goal I've got here. You are still running? I'm not insane? Boy, oh boy, am I... My body is starting to tell me that central air is a requirement, wherever I live next.
Do this all day.
Oh, that's awkward.
Get out of there!
Yeah, that's on me. He got a little close. Ooh, that's an easy, yeah. Easy pickup kill right there.
Serious trauma
Ow.
detected.
That's not...
Agent
Game,
incapacitated.
I wanted to move 5 feet. That's all I wanted to do. And you couldn't let me do that. Maybe I should put the armor regen back on. Maybe we do need that Bellstone armory piece. Because as much as doing the extra damage is nice, like don't get me wrong, it's great, it feels good. What doesn't feel good? Going down. Going down does not feel good. So, in the middle of the fight, because I'm crazy like that, I did not anticipate 3 out of the 4 of us being over here. Try to pick that up. I can't pick it up. Okay, sure. Don't let me get my turret back. Yeah, that armor regen does feel a lot nicer. See, it just means we need to get headshots more reliably. That's all it means. Additionally, it probably means don't try to tank the heavy either. There's 2 of you. Of course there's 2 of you. Why wouldn't there be 2 of you? Nice! I wish that getting higher Shepherd ranks gave you a reward.
Received.
Yay! I think it just means I'm reliable, from what I remember. But either way, we're gonna head down here, we're gonna finish this mission out. Yeah, no, the armor regen definitely feels nice. That much I will say. I don't have a lot of armor, like I don't even have 1,000,000, I've got like 879,000. But 879,000 armor for a damage build, not bad. Yay, bullets! Yeah, with Tinkerer builds, you have 1 type of bullets. Okay. The shooting's gonna start. Yep, I was about to say the shooting's gonna start any second. Alright. No. No, what do you mean? Did I just get delted? Am I dead? What
An
happened?
agent needs assistance.
What was that? I've never seen that happen before. I'm glad it didn't kick me though. I'm glad it was able to reestablish the session. Oh my gosh. I would have cried. Oh no you don't. Okay, cool. I can pick you up. See, in the professional world, that's what we call a problem. Did I just dodge that sniper shot? Did I see that right? Alright, let's go take on this named boss over here. You may try to shoot at me. Oh, please let me roll under the cover. If only the disorient didn't put you further behind cover. Come on, Skills, shoot at him.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Nice. Gather the
Agent
data.
down.
Oh, it looks like we've got more bad guys to kill. Don't worry, host, we're coming. A little bit slow, but we're on the way. You know what, you were, oh jeez, okay. Wow, that is perfect. It does not get much better.
Serious trauma detected.
I don't feel like I deserved that kind of mercy, but you know what?
It's another black eye for Black Tusk. It's a good thing they're cleared out of that compound.
Let's see. We have Blood as a shareable. Yeah, it's got stability. It's not great. Other people may need this. Someone's gotta need that. I can't imagine that gets left behind. Let's see. What did the stats say for this mission and how I performed? The stats said that I did the majority of the damage. I got 80 kills. I died 0 times, got 2 revives. We all revived each other pretty good. Weak points destroyed, armor pieces destroyed, headshot kills. Okay, alright. Not bad on my end. Real crit percentage 46%, real crit damage. That's disappointing. You're telling me that my real numbers are like half the projected numbers? That's garbage. And I'm not happy about it. No. You can't give me the Tommy gun and then give me a whole bunch of hoopla. You know what? I should share the named shotgun. The named shotgun would be nice for people to have. There we go. I'll share the named shotgun too, because I don't need it. Because I've got one that's pretty much set up already. Those stats aren't worth sharing. Alright, host, where are we? Host is back at the White House. Honestly, this gives me time to pick
And time to choose.
and gives me time to save this as a loadout somewhere. Do I have it? I do. I have it saved off as the Tinker LMG build. I think we're gonna, yeah, I like that name. It makes me chuckle every time I go past it, and I'm gonna put on Refactor. And then we're gonna put the card in there. Wow, we're rolling through leveling up the, yeah, I'm gonna feel a lot happier about this build. We're doing really good. That's probably Eh. The shotgun only has 2 attributes. I think I'm really just using it because it's named and it's another proficiency bar for me to level up. Oh, no, it's not. I'm actually proficient in it. Okay. New shotgun time. We're gonna pick... Really, of all the shotguns I don't have proficient yet, this one? This one. Okay. Alrighty then. My refactor build is going to have that shotgun in there. And it's going to be great. We have the haunted house marked. Definitely by host if he's running out onto the street like that. Marked by host. Well then that's what we're going to do. I'm ready, host. Let me at him. We have double in sync? Yeah, we do. We have in sync on the shotgun and in sync on the test subject. But yeah, I think that having refactor here is going to be a lot better. I'm going to like it more. They're going to like it more. Because it's all healing based off of how much damage the skills put out. And it's also going to give me 80% bonus armor. So I'm going to be running around with like 1.8, 1.6 million armor in terms of bonus armor. And that's going to be really nice. Also, they're going to get 35% repairs from my skill damage, and I'm going to get 25%. So it's overall more repair. More repair is good. Good. It's just good. It's good. It's better. And I mean, it lets me be a healer while dealing damage at the same time. So honestly, I could probably scrap my old healer build. Oh, you don't have this one yet. Yeah, that's a recording of you getting spied on by Black Tusk because they had nothing better to do than just watch you go AFK at the base. He's just standing there. What's he doing?
Expected an agent to be taller somehow.
Don't worry, host. We've got you covered. We're gonna head to the next activity. We're gonna clear it, and then I'll probably leave the group again. I will keep coming back to this guy as long as he has calls for backup. All right, what's the play, host? The play is damage. Got it. We're killing. And they're dead. Well, okay. The Black Tusk are dead. Control point is still very much not ours yet. Get her, drone! Ooh, that was 237,000 for this build? Okay, I'll take it. We will call for backup. Because we're gonna need it. My poor drone got focused. Sadness. Quick turret, get him! He's flanking. Did you just danger close yourself with a host? You're goated. You know it's not goated. Okay. Poor drone is just catching bullets right now. There we go, they can do more damage now and I'm happy about it. But yeah, no, refactor is gorgeous for group play. I've been on the receiving end of needing refactor healing, and let's just say it's really nice. Oh no. Okay. I'm out of bullets. Slightly awkward, but we can make it work. Alright, turret. You and me, we push up.
I'll give you cover.
All of my skills are on cooldown. This is awkward. Get her, drone! Oh, she's gonna explode. That's really bad. You know what? I was not expecting that level of effectiveness from this shotgun, but I'm gonna take it. Alright, she needs to go, and she needs to go now. I think, yeah, the other two guys are just showing up. Post and I have absolutely taken over this control point together, which has been beautiful to be a part of. Like, I find it hard to believe that they're just now getting here. You know what, turret? I don't have to move you. You can just do that? Okay. What if I throw a grenade? That'll make it move, right? Oh, that's not great out here. What happened? Somebody died. Yeah, these guys just kind of showed up. I don't even know who these guys are. My turret is trying its best, but it's currently blocked. Oh, that's not good. Hey, Mr. Bad Guy. This is such a bad idea. And the only reason I'm getting away with this is because I'm running Refactor, because I don't think any other build could naturally heal this quick. We've reloaded, and the turret's about him. Weird. Oh, your loot spawned on me. Okay, got it. I'm like, where did your loot go? You're supposed to have loot. That was a nice, fun little back and forth with the boss. Hey, you know what the good news is? I've got more assault rifle ammo now. You know what the bad news is? My poor friends need help, and I'm not able to help effectively. Oh, okay, so we have the control point, and then on top of the control point, we have... Now I see what happened. We have a resource convoy that spawned as well. Yepers, that would do it. Oh, drone, why are you crazy enough to chase people around the corner? Yes, run around like you're on fire. Well, actually, he is on fire. Okay, how is our other friend? Our other friend could probably use some help. Yeah. Where are you, drone? I don't think drone is doing anything. I think drone might be lost. Because the only thing I see doing damage right now is turret. Alright, turret, swap targets. Turret, you're not swapping targets. Alright, turret's being weird. But this time, unironically, a drone will save us. Alright, does this mean... Yep. Okay, cool. Control point is now our only target to take on because resource convoy is cleared. Normally easier when not being... Boop. Haha. I should know better than to try and type while I'm next to something like that. And most of our skills are on cooldown again, which is why we have the skill haste.
Whoa, they've got my range!
You can literally shoot anybody you want, drone, just as long as you're shooting at something. Is the amount of healing we're doing with Refactor right now pretty good? No, we haven't cleared everybody, and I don't think we've seen the next... Okay, here's the next group. Alright, our control point leader is gonna have to be revived because normally being set on fire is like AFK downing for most NPCs. Okay, next group of enemies are spawning down the street. Turret, you need to spawn on a different truck. Oh, that could be bad. Once again, unironically, the only reason I'm alive, Refactor is saving my life.
Serious trauma.
Oh, wow. How many incendiaries was that? Ow.
Agent killed.
That was a lot of fire. Let's see. We should be able to respawn and then fast travel back. That was just a cluster and a half. But I have an answer to that person's question. I do. I think they're just new to the game. Because this is pretty easy stuff. It's just scaled for 3 people. And anything scaled for 3 agents in this game gets pretty hard pretty quick. There we go. Alright, I've got you. I should be able to... There we go. Yeah, being dead is not all it's cracked up to be. There we go. He's on. He is down for the count now. Aw, I kinda wanted rogue agents to spawn just so I could throw the message in chat. Now this is where the fun begins. I would do
Supply room
it.
access unlocked.
I would 100% do it. And I would be 100% serious. But no, it's normally easier when we aren't third-partied by a resource convoy. All in all, still in my top 3 games. Yeah, getting sandwiched between the control point and the resource convoy was not a fun time. But I've had worse experiences. I have had harder content. I have had a lot harder situations as well. So all like this compared to like the hardest open world stuff I've done, this was a walk in the park. And it was a fun time, and I'm glad I got to use my refactor build to heal the group. Because it was gonna get rough if we didn't have a healer. Luckily, they made this lovely build that you can heal and deal damage at the same time. The gift to skill builds, because skill builds before this were I heal, I do damage, I do a little bit of both, but not great. And this one was like, you could do both, because what refactor will do, right, it'll spawn either with blue cores or yellow cores, and you get to pick. Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm running 2-piece Brazos on the bottom. See, this status effect roll, that's not helping me whatsoever, because none of my skills do status effects, but... What build are you running, friend? This is... that's the weapon spot build. Okay, yeah. With Bloodsucker... No, they've got good damage. They've got really good damage. I'm not sure what... I'm not sure in which tone they're asking that question, because their build is good enough to like it. I don't know that I would take that in a legendary, because it doesn't have enough. That's personally me, because it does good damage, but I don't know if it has enough sustain. I don't know. I like my builds to be well-rounded or have a purpose. Like there's a theme,
Or it's well-rounded.
because the gear set builds are themed around the
Friendly
gear
combatants
sets.
detected.
Or I've got a hybrid build that does okay damage, and it's got 1.3 million armor, and it's got 4 skill tiers, and it's got noticeable levels of armor on kill and armor regen. It is my jack of all trades build, and I will love it to pieces. Obviously getting outperformed in, you know, specialized builds, but mostly able to hold their own. In fact, I think I'm gonna use it here. I'm gonna swap shotguns to the sausage.
Hostile control point detected.
Where are... Oh, we're going... Ooh, target practice? Ooh, are you doing... No, this might just be us running through this. I thought they were doing their season objectives for a second. Honestly, I'm having more fun running with this person than I would be doing other calls for backup. I guess the real question is going to be, are you coming with us? The enemies are scaled for 3 players right now. Eeky deeky. Fallen cranes. Alright, fallen cranes. That'll be the question. Yeah, the backpack for Ninja Bike leads to builds that I wouldn't be able to put together otherwise, and it just makes my hybrid, like it makes the hybrid build better in every single way. You know, if this guy doesn't join us for this, I would be like, host, you should probably kick him. Why did I push that button? Because at this point, like, if we're gonna clear content and he's gonna go AFK in the lobby, it's actively sandbagging our efforts. And I have little patience, very, very little patience for people who want to do that kind of thing. Pew pew! Oh, we have an elite patrol spawning here too? Oh, this is wild. Oh dear. Ow. Did I just get hit? I think I just got hit with some crazy stuff. There we go. But yeah, no, we can even get skill tier 6. I forgot this build is running Future Perfect on it. That was a grenade. Going. Can you crawl this way? The short answer to that question is no, they can't crawl. Alright, if you've got him, I'll keep laying down fire. I might actually just move over here. Yeah, I don't know what point this guy's trying to prove here. Alright, I'm gonna pick up my turret, because I forgot I was running companion with this. Because companion basically means you hunker down wherever you are with your allies or your skill, and you deal increased damage while you're near them. There we go, elite patrol neutralized. Perfect. Alright, we'll deploy the turret. We've got this minigun on lockdown. Our skills are now in overdrive. All is right for the moment. And I will say for the moment, because I think I'm about to set myself up for a real challenge here. Yep, as I said, a real challenge. You are currently on top of the truck, and now you are lit on fire. Yeah, no, taking on this content right now, I'm not running into as many challenges as I thought I would be. Because these enemies are scaled for 3 agents. And right now we're currently wiping the floor with content scaled for 3 agents with 2. Yep, I see it. Okay, good. Well, that's not great. We've got enemies coming in from down the street. You know, this kind of feels like the Delightful Children from Down the Lane and Kids Next Door, where you're just like, these people are terrible. And they're mean, and they're rude. Oh no, Host has been murdered. Okay. And he's been murdered right next to all these people. Oh. Don't worry, Host, I've got you. somehow. Okay. I am very happy that we pulled that, but I'm also slightly surprised that we pulled it too. There we go. Yeah, because they're not here. They're not helping, and we've basically done this entire control point by ourselves. For some reason, they asked the question, oh, you think this is fun, and then haven't done anything since. So they're actively sandbagging the team that they're in and not helping. I might report them for that. That's actually report worthy. And I don't normally report people. But we've been here for a good 10 minutes now, and they've made no attempt to participate or help in any meaningful way. There we go. I made that slightly quieter for us. Okay, yeah, he's got the control point officer there. He'll be alright. I keep forgetting the control point officer exists, and I mainly just use him for myself. Oh, you are not. Oh, they are. That was a valid attempt. You know what, though? The fun part about you reviving people is that it repairs their weak points. Yeah, I am not a fan of people doing what this person's doing right now. It's not cool, it's not fun, it's actively rude. Oh, they're here. Well, I will stop, glad to have them with us. I'll put it that way, leave it that way, and I will focus on trying to play the game. Firing shotguns is so fun. There we go. Our drones, or our turret's in the right spot. Yes, target them both. Beautiful. A medic? I don't think so, lady. Where did they go? I don't know where they went. Alright. I think this is honestly the only negative of the drone, because you know that these enemies are tied to this control point, but we're actively pushing them down the street. Like, the drone has more aggro and ability to upset enemies than any skill I've ever seen in either of the Division games. Like, the drone's actively pushing her down that alleyway.
Friendly combatants detected.
Do I have the minigun. Well, you know, I thought the minigun would be nice to try.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Dang, we didn't even get the... This lady went so far down the street that she made it into the target practice with the other NPCs. Goodness gracious, I was doing terrible at trying to keep up with her. And now I'm gonna show up on the other side of this? No, this doesn't... This feels wrong. This feels illegal. Okay, good. The turret can shoot from the flower pot. I was concerned. I thought that the drone wouldn't, or the turret wouldn't be able to shoot from the flower pot. But I'm happy to be wrong about it. Control point officer should be okay. Oh. No, they're getting pushed hard. Okay, I am coming to help. I'm coming! I know that I kind of took... Okay, good. Control point officer did get to them in time. Beautiful. Nope, control point officer got meleeed and ally died. Access key? What? Is this part of the territory control now? Gee willikers. Yeah, we're getting just absolutely bamboozled. Alright, well you know what? I can deconstruct my turret. It might take 15 seconds to come back, but it'll be in a better spot. Let me get... There we go. Okay, good. They're covered. Yeah, I might just put my refactor build back on. Even though I'm doing better at DPS and I've got more sustainability here, it's really not worth the trade-off for my teammates to... Well, at the same point, they're new. They're new, and I want them to not suffer, but they're new, and I also want them to learn the mechanics of the game. And part of learning is getting knocked down 60 times. But yeah, we got the control point. Let's see. Okay, host is still with us here on the control point.
Detected. Nearby location guarded by hostiles.
I will open up the supply room. There's Black Tusk down the street. Experience boost received. I'll open up the containers. And then do a quick get out of the way. So that way, when they get here, they can open all the stuff and things. You know what? I'm starting to realize it might just be me. Maybe I'm just not playing nice with other people. I'm not worried about that Warhound. Okay, well we got the access key. There's a named enemy up here. Am I reading that right? Is he gloating about clearing the control point when he showed up for like the last 4 minutes of it? This guy is quickly getting on my poop list. As if he wasn't already on it. Hey turret, I love you and you're amazing, but you're currently not shooting at anybody, and I'm slightly concerned about you. There we go. Now you're shooting at people. Ah, that's why my turret's gone, or my drone is gone. Try not to get hit by this thing. There we go. Take out the RC car. Come on. Ooh. Or maybe you, because you have the special ammo, and I don't want to get shot by it. I was afraid it would be something annoyingly
Another agent is now in your group.
crowd controlling like fire. I heard the bullets whiz down the street. Those were submachine gun bullets. Yeah, this... I don't understand what this guy's doing. Like, he's trying to hit the boss with a layer of accuracy that was half hitting me. Ooh, I think that they are suppressed. Ah, I was not able to push up for the shotgun kill. And the level of unfortunate that is currently here is beyond my expectations. But here we are, the four of us. We have Grenadier. Ooh, settlement blockade. Settlement blockade. I don't mind going to the safe house for. It'll move us. It'll get us moving a lot quicker. La, la, la. Me running in a circle until the GPS loads in. Man, brain is lagging hard here. Now, where did everybody else come in? We respawn at the control point. We have 2 territory controls and 1 settlement blockade. To be fair, Host is running down the street towards it. So I won't start it until Host gets here. Because I'm pretty sure, Host marked this content, and I don't want to start it without them. They are more than welcome to run down the street if they wish. And honestly, I would argue that sometimes running down the street is better, because it lets you see more of the game. Unironically, there's even more activities, the supply drops here. And if we don't do the supply drop, the bad guys are going to take the loot anyways, like... There's 5 crates.
Hostiles opening a supply drop.
Drone, why aren't you targeting anybody? What's going on? Why are you following me like you're a defender, drone?
Supply drop claimed.
Yes! Ooh! That's one you don't see a lot of. Host is hurt. Yeah, Host went down across the street. I think that, yeah, switching to refactor is definitely the play here. I think the group will benefit more from me having refactor on than anything else. Host was killed. That's not good. Host being killed is bad. Hey, we're proficient now with this gun. So slight concern. I was going to stick it until I saw my health bar just getting absolutely bodied. And this person's unfortunately just not doing a lot of damage.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Okay, they are still unconscious down the street.
Detected. Supply drop.
Alright. I think I see what happened. I think, yeah, the shotgunner just totally, probably rocked them. You're doing wonderful. That's a medic drone. Ah! The associated medic. This is really awkward.
Agent down.
Oh dear, this could be bad. Yeah, because we don't have anybody here. As long as they don't give up, we should be okay. So that way we still have an agent on the activity. Let me fast travel backwards. What? Confusion. Okay. Yeah. Well, I said I was going to do it, so I'm going to swap back to refactor. There we go. That'll be better.
Supply drop.
Well, we got 4 out of 5 crates.
Supplies dropped successfully.
That much I feel like I can accept. Now, I don't think you can heal shields with this. How many Black Tusk enemies were there? I'm so confused now. We definitely came back with a vengeance though, and all these yellow guys turned into red really quick. But yeah, I feel like we're gonna get more value for the group running refactor. And it'll be okay. Yeah, Mr. Tom, you're starting to get warm. That's fair. We are in the heat. Well, for my apartment, we're hitting the heat of the day. Because for the morning and up until like 4 or 5 o'clock, the sun doesn't really hit our side of the building too hard.
Detected.
But from 4 or 5
Located
o'clock
by
until
hostiles.
sunset, this side of the building gets absolutely hammered by the sunshine. And even with a window-mounted AC unit and 2 of our 4 large windows being absolutely covered in tinfoil, it is not, what's the word? It is not easy to stay cool when the sun is battering the apartment as hard as it is. Luckily though, we're slowly getting towards the time of year here that it's starting to get cold outside. So that's definitely giving me a level of peace and solace. You know, some kind of like recompense for we made it through the summertime. It's almost done. Like we've almost made it. It's kind of just like a hang in there kitten version of but for weather. And hopefully by it also getting colder, the severe weather tones itself down as well. So it is not hard for the severe weather to hit here. Oh dear. But yeah, by and large, things are calming down. Crazy summertime, over. hot enough to make, you know, the cat hide under our chair. Almost over. Right, we're definitely on the back. Like, we're definitely on the back nine. I wouldn't quite say we're out of the woods yet, though. I wouldn't say we're out of the woods until the highs start hitting, like, 60 degrees Fahrenheit for a regular. Or for a daily high. And even then, it's probably only going to be like that for like a week or two. And then it's just going to be cold. Then again, where I live, shorts weather is like 30... Honestly, for the winter, shorts weather is anything like 20 degrees Fahrenheit or higher. And that's not even a joke. No, you're not reviving anybody. Did somebody go down? Ah, I see. Somebody's collecting their hive. Well, that hurt a little bit. Let me go see if I can't move my turret, because I don't think he's actively shooting anymore. Nope, I get up here and turret is doing its darndest to do the shooting. Ah, darn. Red. There we go. Alright, turret, we're gonna move you. We're gonna move you over here.
Guarded by hostiles.
Turret and drone working together to kill bad guys. You love to see it. Yeah, I really wish that XP boost worked for Season XP. I'm very disappointed that it did not.
Incoming hostiles detected.
Incoming hostiles detected. In which way? Yeah, we've got Settlement Blockade, who's about to have another wave of enemies. Yeah, and they're spawning on top of us. Well, that's a big eek. Yep, and they're yellows. And they're yellows. Okay. Alright. Well, the good news is plenty of ways for skills to get damage. That is the good news. Come on, be dead. Be dead. Be dead. You're telling me you guys are still going down even with refactor on? That's very awkward. Yeah, not having my turret be able to reliably shoot these guys, kind of rough. But drone is making up for it right now. Alright, settlement blockade, clear.
Detected. Location guarded by hostiles.
Turret is being deconstructed. And we are moving up. Turret can now deal 76k damage. Really nice. Ah, it's one of the territory controls. Got it. Open the gear stash. Yeah, no, I was watching ally health there, and when my turrets and when my skills were able to reliably shoot, people were doing a lot better on their health bars. That much I was able to notice. It was just keeping skills in a spot where they could reliably hit the enemies. That was the hard part. We're now proficient with the card 45. We can move on to the M1 1911. Yeah, also cleaning up the secondaries, or the pistol storage, is going to help phenomenally. That is going to be very true. Because I noticed there were like a ton of pistols that I did not have proficiency with. So I was like, oh, do I have proficiency with my pistols? Do I have this? Do I have that? Solar farm. We marked solar farm? Let's hit sinkhole. My gear is as clear as it's gonna get. Sinkhole enter supply. Did they clear that? They must have cleared this and not entered the supply room. I will let them know. Yeah. Supply room. Supply room for sinkhole is open. If anyone is like missing materials or doesn't have their stuff, letting them know that it's there and available for them. Because I have gotten to the point in this game where I need all the crafting materials all the time to donate for all the things.
Detected. From the control point.
Oh
In
dear.
proximity.
It is currently True Sons versus the Ambushers. Don't you stop shooting. Ow.
Right on top of
Yeah, I've currently got an arrow sticking out of my armor. I know who hit me. Nice. And Host is not at full armor. Host is in a fight, presumably. I'm on the way. Well, technically we're both on the way. But I will speak for myself only. Oh dear. That was some good stuff right there. And hop up here. And this is loot. I would be silly to not take the loot. I'll deconstruct the drone. Is Host okay? I'm not hearing anything. Oh, you know what I am hearing something from? My poor ally who's being blasted. Doing a wonderful DPS, but getting absolutely blasted. Alright, it's March. We're here for it.
Reinforcements incoming.
Host is in between control points. That is awkward. There we go. Try and help my drone. Like, try to not have it die. It's going to die. It's probably going to die with the next enemy it tries to fight. Oh, beautiful. They're doing great. I'm gonna pick up my turret. We're going to try and push up here. Yep. Hey, turret. Yeah, that guy. Like the guy who's right next to us, that guy. And then we can totally get that person down there. Nope, I am currently shooting. There we go. Now the skills might not be. Oh, hello. Hello. Oh no, I'm stuck. Unfortunately, even with Refactor, there are some things I just can't heal. This right now is one of those things. Alright, drone, help. Send help, drone. I'm expecting to hear screaming enemies any second now, because that's the spawn door. Named enemy is a sniper. Okay. Alright, well if named enemy wants to be, you know, doing named enemy things, more power to her. I'm not gonna be able to save my drone. I wanted to. I really, really wanted to. Dead. This is the last enemy at the control point, I think. Nope, he was not attached to the control point. Ooh, I got a chain killer. Let's see, what are the stats on the chain killer? Is it good? It needs a little bit of love, but with enough optimization you can fill out those stats pretty easy. I'm going to deconstruct my turret because it's not able to help anymore. I'm going to try and push up here. I love how I'm actively removed from reviving somebody because the control point officer shows up. He's like, yeah, I'm taking your revive. I hope you didn't need it. Watch me. Now, I'm not crazy enough to think that I'm doing the majority of that damage, but being aggressive like that and watching it pay off, always a fun time. Get him, drone, get him! Oh, nope, they're on the other side. They're on the outside. You know what? I can scream too. I'm kind of glad it didn't put my turret down. Wow, all those enemies got folded. Alright, this is the last enemy. Or at least one of them. How many times do I have to blast that beacon light? There we go. I hate to be that guy, but I think he died. I think you got him. Ah, let's see. Yep, you're just here in the spot. Yep. Yep, I feel like this is running a lot smoother with Refactor. Not perfect by any means, but it definitely feels like people are going down less. the content is easier generally. So I think it's moving pretty well. Glad I'm able to be in a group, bring something to the group, and assist. Well, don't worry, you and I both got stuck there.
Agent down.
Oh, friend, no, you needed to use your armor kit. Yeah, I'm really not liking that half the time I'm shooting at these people,
Friendly control point detected.
my indicator, like my targeting indicator, is not showing that I'm hitting enemies. Something is wrong. Something is not working properly. I
An
think that
agent
there's a
is no
bug.
longer in your group.
Who did we lose? We lost the person that wasn't the host. Well, I'm enjoying running with this person. And as long as they're having a good time, I will stick with them. If they leave the group, or they ask me to leave, I can handle that. Did we have? Oh yeah, no, we had a group of enemies carrying water or something. Alright. What is next for us? Hey, we hit, yeah, this is just absolutely ridiculous. I should be at like 106, 107, not like 80% of the way to 103. I'm sorry, Ubisoft. No, I don't even think that's Ubisoft doing that, because they're the publisher for the game. Well, no, they're the publisher for the game. Yeah, the studio that made it is Massive Entertainment. So I don't know. All I know is that someone dropped the ball and thought this was a good idea. It was not a good idea. Like, somebody needs to be told that that was a bad idea. They went down here. Do we have anything marked? We don't. But yeah, making this double the work it was last season to get not even half the rewards. Like, I'm sorry, I like playing the game, but I also like getting something for my time, and it doesn't feel like I'm getting something for my time. So at this point, I'm really just here to help other people. That's all I'm doing. All I'm here for.
Because I completed all of the season stuff, and we've got 2 weeks until the next season starts. But other than that, apologies, I actually ended up taking a stretch here in
Our off moment. Skill duration. Skill haste. Armor hazard protection. How much Has Pro do we have? We have 19% for most, and explosive. I mean, that's not bad. I will accept. I don't think it's worth rolling it off to something else. I mean, maybe skill damage, because that's this build's whole shtick. That much I would consider doing. But it's like, I love the game. The game itself, the way that the company's handling things, I do not like. Like, let me see. Can I see? I can't see it. No, I can. So I did this, right? I counted this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 29. Less than 30% of the season pass is obtainable for free-to-play players. Why do you punish people? Why are all of these things behind a paywall? You just dropped a DLC like 2 months ago in June. And I heard it did relatively well. I mean, it ain't gonna do as well as, like, you know, the Helldivers 2 Halo collab that's dropping on the 26th. But, you know, given that this game is 6 years old and you're making content for it, thought you'd throw us a bone here. And short answer was no, they won't. And it's hard for me, like, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, well, you know, it could have been this, it could have been that. Like, no, it's just disappointment. It really is. It's like, for new players and the people who have reliably played your games, it's disappointment. I think host is going AFK, so I'm going to give them GG's. Yeah. But yeah, I will collectively rant
You have left the
on the direction this is taken almost every time I get a chance. Because I really do find it that disappointing. Let's see, we cleared one invaded mission. Technically we cleared this one, and we cleared... Yeah, we cleared both. Why is this still invaded for me? We did... No, we did the replay that was not invaded. That's why. What build do I want to use? I feel like I still want to use Tinkerer, but I want to use it with more skill build, or like try to run it in a way. See, the problem is going to be that like my main skill stuff that does damage is in the mask category. What I could do is I could try running... I could try the two-piece Brazos. I could take off Bellstone Armory and run Macaros to get us the extra skill tier. So that gets us 3. So it's 1, 2, 3 from Picaro's holster, and then 4 from Technician bonus. So that way, we can actually reliably hit overcharge, and we're still doing reliable damage. Now what I could do, since our secondary is doing more damage than our primary, is swap them, and then use this gun instead. So that way, we do overall more weapon damage. The only reason I would consider not doing that is just because I'm not fully proficient with the Honey Badger yet. And if we're getting both talents anyway, I might as well do the one that gets me more value. Oh, this should be good.
Going after the shade node. If they get to it, just get in there and stop them.
Yes, I will get in there. I will stop them. Well, that was... Yeah, look at us reliably hitting our overcharge. That felt really nice.
agent in need of backup.
No! Honestly, if it was the same person, I would have just left this mission to go help them, but it's not the same person.
Serious trauma detected.
Now, here's the rub. Because now I'm not getting any armor on kill. So I'm like, okay, we're losing a little bit of survivability, but in return, our skills are able to do more. So it's like, is that a valid trade-off? And I'm not convinced that it is. I'm sorry, did you just spawn another enemy in here? No, I'm crazy. Yes! Is that vigilance? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Alright. It's like, I can kind of see this working, but I'm definitely missing the armor regen and armor on kill.
Warning. Unauthorized network access detected.
Damn, they've already reached the shade.
No, not
Get there
unauthorized
as fast
network
as you can.
access. You know what? As an IT guy, yeah, I'm not thrilled about about there being unauthorized network access. You said the magic words. You have triggered the mean IT guy. Nope, no flashbangs for you. Why? Is it because I didn't take... No. It's too late in the day for the same batch of allergies. I even took a nap. My allergies got bad enough today that I took a nap. It was rough. But we powered through the rest of it. Or at least that's what we're in the process of doing. Nope. There we are. Like, I know you're gonna come around that side. You will try that. Mean drone. You have... Oh no, that hitting me did not deactivate my vigilance buff. Huh. I thought it would. It did not. I don't know whether to be impressed or feel like I lucked out. Get her, drone! You know what? Never mind, drone, we got her. Oh, drone just died. Sadness. Well, if we're gonna wait 19 seconds for the drone, we might as well put the turret on a similar timer. And honestly, by the time we roll down here and restock and do all this stuff, we're gonna be ready for using them again. Yep. 2-1, 3, 2-1. Yep. Nope, there we are. We're ready to move. Shoot him. He's not allowed to keep it. He's got to return his toys. Nice. I whiffed those shots there. My drone saved my life. Thank you, drone. For that, you get a 20-second break. Ooh, if I gave my drone a 20-minute break, that would be kind of rough. That would be rough. Alright, so now this is the part where we have to run down here and clear this guy out of the room, and we get a 1-minute timer to do it. Alright. Let's hit him.
Immediate medical
And he hurts.
needed.
That hurt. That hurt a lot. Are you telling me that my turret can't actually shoot there? That's kind of ridiculous. You know what? There we go. So now all we have to do is, well, let this take as long as it needs to take. We are no longer in a rush. Shoot it, turret, shoot it. There we go. We broke the wheel. Don't let him hit you.
They were trying to access the Shade database. Let's hope you stopped them in time.
Aw, poor turret. You did good.
Another helicopter inbound.
You actually did
Looks like Black
flawlessly.
Tusk reinforcements.
Get another restock. Yeah, I might just be a little persnickety today. Not typically, like not, you know, like I'm not mad or anything, but I could definitely feel myself being a bit more particular. I don't quite know the words. There we go. Consider yourself stymied. Definitely looking up at the drone. He was definitely giving me the vibe of, why me? Why now? Nice, good shots. You did not get to deploy your flashbangs, I don't think. Okay, my armor has been damaged, my vigilance buff is back up. Ooh. Somebody had attempted to shoot at me, but it didn't quite work for them. No, there's that weird clicky robo noise again. Why? What is that? Who is doing that? Which one of you thinks that making that noise is a good idea? Ah, maybe the Warhound thinks that it's a good idea. That could do it. Please shoot the Warhound. Well, I'm gonna lose my drone. That much is unavoidable, as unfortunate as it is.
Serious trauma detected.
The game gave me that. I don't deserve it. Alright, buff is back up. Oh, I thought I was about to get punished for doing a cover-to-cover move. Get him! And while you shoot at him, I shoot at him too. Yeah, I'm definitely noticing that I'm missing having the armor on or the armor regen. I'm missing my hybrid build. My batteries are low. Well, we can fix that right now.
Swap these batteries out, have them charge, and there we go. Fresh set of batteries ready to go while the other batteries charge. I did put these in to charge properly, right? Oh no, I did not. Positive end, negative end. That's weird. Oh, that's weird. Is that channel just not charging anymore? No, it is. Okay, I think I was just experiencing something funky with my battery bank for recharging my batteries. Don't know how, don't know why, don't know where. We need to get the resupply. Okay, alright. Well, we're still here. We did it, we made it this far. Apparently my agent was very particular about making the defense spot. A jammer, a medic. Yeah, blast him into like next week today. A second person attempts to use the minigun, and it did not work for them. Was that really all? No, I was about to say that can't be right. Nope, gotta get the Warhound first. That was really close. I got to keep my drone through that? That doesn't feel right. I don't feel like I deserved it.
Alright, deconstruct the skills. 21 seconds for both. Mini tank deconstructs itself. Okay. Alright, yeah, I'm seeing this work really well. Yeah, being able to double dip like this between Future Perfect and In Sync, it feels really, really nice. The only time it's not going to feel really nice is probably right now.
System disrupted.
I hear those drones. I actually managed to hit one while I was hip firing. That's amazing.
System
news.
activated.
Ow.
Immediate
Ow.
medical assistance needed.
He took a hit!
System disrupted. System restored. System malfunctioning.
Well, that was beautiful news.
System
One
reactivated.
more to break.
System disrupted.
Fire!
Well, that's what bad ideas are made out of right there. Yeah, they're having a rough time. There's the other guy. He's got an angle on me from over there? Ah, malarkey. There's no way he had an angle on me to launch a grenade. Like, Mr. I don't think so. Alright, 8 seconds because we picked it up versus the 21 that we would have had to wait otherwise. I think, yeah, by the time the helicopters drop off the people, my drone will be long since ready because we're already at 10 seconds here. We're at 7 seconds when we open the door. Perfect. Alright, well, we're doing pretty good then. First helicopter. I'm ready for you.
Boy!
Yep, overcharged drone, or actually overcharged turret. Overcharged turret doing what I'm sure is some pretty nasty stuff. Oh dear, we will deploy the drone and the turret for that one. We lost our vigilance buff. That's okay. He's going to heal, but he can't out-heal the damage. We have another helicopter coming in to deploy more bad guys. There we go.
They're trying to flank us! Put him down.
Can I, there we somewhat go? Because I wanted to go shoot at the sniper lady, and then camera angle said no, you're not. I'm sorry, I was being shot through the rope. There's no way that spawn helicopter clipped through a building on its way in. Okay, now do we have just the named boss on this side? We do, and he's got a rocket launcher. Okay, good to know that the rocket launcher is consistent for you. Because last time they gave you a rocket launcher, I was very concerned, thinking who in their right mind gave you the rocket launcher? And little did I know it was supposed to be that way.
We'll have to check the logs to see if they access any sensitive data. But I think we're okay. Good work in there.
Yes, we did good work.
That's no speedrun record or anything, but I feel like that was respectable.
Yeah, 16 and a half minutes. I think the speed records are near like 11 or 10. And normally when you use speed runs in Division, you use, you put it on hard anyways.
Wow, Camp White Oak and the National Zoo as the... National Zoo! Okay. National Zoo as the stronghold. That's grindier and just feels harder than Tidal Basin, if I'm being honest.
Through everything they left behind when they extracted Ellis. That suggests there's information here that Black Tux doesn't want us getting our hands on. So we need to get our hands on it.
Enemy transmission intercepted.
This is Schaefer. Change your plans. I've sent in some new candidates for my unit to oversee the cleanup. Give them whatever they need. And stay out of their way.
Backup request.
Alright, turret. That wasn't a bad spot, but, I mean, technically you didn't shoot at anybody, so I was having some trouble.
We are ready for you, helicopter.
Enemy transmission intercepted.
This is Tails. Got eyes on a group of JTF hostiles by the helipad. Wait a sec. I'm not seeing any weapons. Battlefield forensics team is my guess. A few of them have cardboard boxes.
But we can't have any of our stuff walking out of there.
Copy that. Engaging. I'll start from the right, sis.
Fuckers.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't be happy about that either. Ooh, this will actually have to be the last mission for today. I just caught the time, and it's going to be my dinner time in about 6-ish minutes.
I got one right over there.
Nope, it wasn't 6 minutes, it was 2. Alright, well this will be a good way to wrap up. Have a nice, calm, invaded mission. In hindsight, I'm not sure what's calm about this, but... Oh no.
I'm firing! Dead asshole!
Nice. But yeah, this is just, you know what? We couldn't bury him, but at least we had the decency to cover them with a tarp.
Black
Okay.
Tux is over on the facility. Need immediate
Yeah, this does not feel respectful in any way. Like, I get you want people to play your game, and the stretch goals were popular last time, but they completely missed why they were popular in the first place. They were popular because they were easy to grind, and you actually got something out of them. Now, they take longer to do, and you maybe get something good. Yeah, it just... It feels like they completely just... They saw the success and they're like, how can we milk it? And I'm just like, well, you milk the success by doing absolutely nothing, leaving it the same, and just letting people feel like their time's being valued.
Moving to the next target. Negative. Hold there. You've got a division element headed your way. This is the real test. Leave it to me, sir.
Turns out that if you don't respect people's time, they don't want to play your game. I'm playing the game at this point just because I enjoy it, not because I need the stretch goals. But yeah, they did a terrible job with the stretch goals. And I will say it. I'll say it. Every time I get a chance. Every time I get asked about it. Not enough to be so repetitive that it is, you know, I don't want to watch. Ooh, you guys gave me two support station guys and one medic. And the second support station guy is running. Well, that's rough. Why are you running? Why are you running? Your support station's back here. You don't have a... Ooh. He doesn't need a support station to kill me! Ah, darn it. That's what that was. They set a trap. They set a trap. You know what? Good for them. They did good. I kind of want to try this again, because I think the name is golden. Parts of this build will not be equipped since skills are on cooldown. Are they on cooldown? They're not on cooldown. And I'm not in a safe zone? Did I read that right? You know what? One of these builds had the blue screen. I thought I just saw it. Yeah, no, there it is. The tactician build. Set for explosive damage. What if we went Umbra? I haven't played Umbra in a minute. And we play... Honestly, yeah, we could play the backfire here. Should be okay. I haven't done this in a hot minute. We were... Yeah, that was... What, 4 out of... Yeah, we were about halfway through.
This is Schaefer. Change of plans.
That's a shame.
For my unit to oversee the cleanup. Give them whatever they need. Stay out of their way.
Copy that. Fire. Changing hostile.
Vital signs critical.
Yeah.
Agent incapacitated.
I'm getting back up here.
Signs 0.
Ooh. Please no. Okay. So the rate of fire is not high enough to suppress anything. I forgot about the best part about Umbra. The best part about Umbra is shooting from outside of cover. And then you heal while you're in cover. It's like, well, yeah, if you forget how to play your gear set, then it's like forgetting how to train your dragon. You just don't do it. There we go, that felt better. I'm like, what am I missing? Why does this feel so underwhelming? And I'm like, ah, we forgot the best part.
Enemy transmission intercepted.
This is Tails. Got eyes on a group of JTF hostiles by the helipad. Wait a sec. I'm not seeing any weapons. Battlefield forensics team is my guess. A few of them have cardboard boxes.
We can't have any of our stuff walking out of there.
Copy that. Engaging. I'll start with the right, sis.
Fuckers.
No! Not my friendlies. Part of me wants to feel emotionally invested, but if all Manny's gonna do is just curse, I don't feel very invested. Oh. Yeah, you almost had me. I'll admit. Okay, so here comes the helicopter, and then they'll have the rappel. Alright, I'll be on to the next fight in due time. Armor regen, or technically at this point I think it's more armor healing. You're not dead, but you are now, and you're dead now. Here comes the rappel. Alright. Yeah, this is already feeling really nice. I see why I picked backfire for this in the first place. Did I see? No. There's no way that that number I saw was accurate. I don't think so. How you doing, Mr. Tom? The cat is absolutely passed out. He is asleep. 100%. Also, I don't know if we told, or if I told you guys this, but he's got a dog bowl for water. This cat drinks some serious water. Oh, butts. Well, that hurt. Oh, that's not great.
System restored.
Well,
that other guy I was supposed to fight ended up dying.
Moving to the next target. Negative. Hold there. You've got a division element headed your way. This is the real test. Leave it to me, sir.
I do get a kick out of knowing we know what they say. Or out of... You know what? How do they not know that we have intercepted their comms? Something sounded mechanical. Man, what did that sandbag do to you? Aw, I'm about to lose that drone.
System disrupted.
It's like, yep, I just had it, and now it's gone.
System back online. Serious trauma detected.
This is heads. This is tails. All targets down.
I hate it when you do that creepy twin shit.
System curtailed. System reactivated.
Friendly took a bad hit. Target to hit. Relocate.
Okay. It just wasn't meant to be. I'm 90% of the time I do this boss fight here. There's like the heavy guy with the minigun and the belt pack on his back. He wasn't here this time, and it kind of felt weird. It felt like I entered a cheat code or something, and he just
What's
didn't
your
show up.
status? Just reached the lake house. Work fast. You got
Loot.
trouble headed your way. Nothing I can't handle, boss. Yeah, I hear that a lot from folks that end up dead a few minutes later. Spare me the swag.
Oh,
You can get results.
but well, this is painful. Okay, one of you is dead. That makes my job easier. Yay, they're both dead. I love that that worked. Is it something I would normally do? I doubt it, but it worked.
Rogue agent detected.
You're joking. Okay. Alright, well I don't want to wipe again, so yeah, we're doing this. I really want the turret for this, so we're gonna wait. Alright, let's do it.
Have control of the lake house. We're falling back to the rally point. Shit! Contact front! We're cut off!
You guys are pushing from that direction? Well, I guess yeah, directly from the lake house. You're both lobbing grenades at
Hostile
me?
restore hive detected. Hostile incinerator turret detected. Hostile striker drone detected.
A striker drone on top of it. Oh my gosh. You guys are insane. Ow, that hurt. I need some version. There we go. I'm sorry, you said you need a better gun? Oh, I've been shocked. Oh, that's going to actively light me on fire. A chem launcher too? Buddy, you're crazy. Okay, good. Because you actively can't hit me from there. I'm just gonna lay into you for as much as I can. Nope, that's the striker drone. And he's dead. So you did not have the striker drone, but you did have the flame turret. Ah. The allergies decided to make a revenge play. Haha! Oh, I thought he was gonna get hit by the shock grenade. We did it!
Eliminated.
You know what? I didn't get to fight loot this time, but I will take it. I think we keep Tinkerer. And we throw the drone. Yeah, we just we put Tinkerer back on because we caught up to where we were. Oh, the cat must have done a stretch. Did it swap? Yes, it did swap. Okay, cool. Yeah, the cat did a stretch in his sleep.
Sis?
He is still absolutely passed out.
Looks like JTF. I see them. I'll follow your lead. Let's give them another 15 meters so they'll be stuck in the open. Copy that.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm just forced to sit here and listen to that. You would think that with, you know, any sense of urgency, you would be like, yeah, let's go help them.
I'm pinned down by the helo. Multiple snipers. My entire unit is out of action.
Okay, so let's take the high ground. Nope, take cover. Across the river. Take cover behind the tree. Well, that was a lot rougher than I had initially anticipated. Like, hot darn. I was not using a pistol on a shotgunner on my bingo card. Ow, that hurts. Nope. Yeah, wherever my drone was and whyever it wasn't helping, you get destroyed for that. Oh, that was rough. Don't worry, I'm just over here punishing myself. For reasons that I don't know the answer to.
Down.
Any word on the contents of those boxes?
Assorted documents, including some maps. Also some memory sticks and hard drives.
Once again, it's like we just opened this door. Like, or, hear me out, we probably could have gotten here towards the tail end of this fight that just ended if we helped. If we didn't wait.
Remember your assignment. Extracting the stuff in those boxes is the priority.
Too late. They're almost on us.
Like, we could have been here, we could have helped out. Our JTF people probably wouldn't be dead, but we had to sit here and listen to forced dialogue. Ah, that's the word I'm looking for. The word I was looking for is, why am I so snippy today?
This angle is all bad. Target it.
Down one.
No! Fucking die!
Hey, get a hold of yourself. Focus on the mission.
Camera on the way.
Spoiler alert, she does not do that. Ooh, let's not say we did. Nope, no thank you. No thank you. We did it! We got it! Woohoo! Was that... Mister, was that you? Are you good over there? Yeah, I see that yawn. Yeah.
What the hell's going on over there?
My sister is down.
Sorry to hear it, but stick to the mission. Do you copy?
Fuck the mission. These fuckers are gonna pay.
Do not deviate from the objective, Tails. Am I understood? Fuck.
Nice! We got her out of here early. Not what I anticipated, but I will take it. And we did it!
Hey, anybody copy? Anyone? What a shit show. Boss, it's Schaefer. Total washout. You want me to rebuild the unit, stop sending me fucking clowns. Now if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go shoot myself in the fucking head.
Sounds like you hurt Schaefer's feelings. Good work. Keep it up.
Yay! We did good. Obviously, he does not actually go murder himself. Nope. Okie dokie. We have options. I'm not thrilled about any of these options. This one is my personal favorite because I like it. However, it still kind of doo-doo. So. Deconstruct, nothing new. That one's nearly full statted, but it's rainbow gear and it's just not worth keeping. Nice. Alright. Inventory is good. You technically... What? Ha... Sure. Alright.
Nope, we are not going to the zoo. We are going to eat dinner. That's the plan.
Area entered.
So, with that being said, I want to thank you all for stopping by today. And we are going to claim the third cache here. We're going to open it. It's probably going to be nothing great. Well, it looks like I got some bee-themed boots. Not terrible. Still wondering how they pick and come up with things. But with that being said, I'm going to call the stream for today. I've got some weekend plans, and I don't plan on streaming tomorrow. So, you guys should see me again Monday for some more Guild Wars. Without further ado, this has been your host, Sneaky Snake 2. Stay safe and slither on, my friends, and I will see you all in the next one.